And as Marco Rubio was confirmed for Secretary of State, how do you think he could impact the two main foreign conflicts in Ukraine and the Middle East?
Well, I'm very worried that Trump, having said during the campaign that he would get Zelensky and Putin in a room together and solve Ukraine in 24 hours, that he's going to try to do that. He has also said this morning that he's going to name a special negotiator for the Ukraine-Russia conflict, which sounds to me like it's somebody who will report directly to Trump. But the general drift of Trump's policy on Ukraine, I'm very worried is going to end up favoring Russia.
And what about Israel and the Middle East crisis?
I think in the case of both Ukraine and the Middle East, what Trump really wants is to get these wars off the table. He doesn't want to be bothered with them. He doesn't want to have to deal with them. And so that also means he doesn't really care what the terms are on which they end, which is another signal of bad news for Ukraine, but may open Israel up to the possibility of further strikes against Iran.
You served as National Security Advisor next to Donald Trump during his first term, and you described in your book how he made decisions on the basis of family ties and personal ties, including Erdogan. Do you believe he will go same way?
Well, Trump believes and has said publicly that if he has good personal relations with the leader of another country, that means the U.S. has good relations with that country. That's vastly oversimplified, but that's what Trump thinks. So with Turkey and Erdogan, he went from real hostility to Erdogan when they were imprisoning Pastor Brunson. Then Trump's relations with Erdogan became very warm, and I'm sure Erdogan looks to rekindle that relationship, probably has already started. And I think it leaves Prime Minister Mitsotakis in a somewhat difficult position. But I think the best advice to a friendly foreign leader is stay in touch with Trump, call him a lot, don't ask for much, but just stay in touch and get a good personal relationship.
And what is the role of Marco Rubio there? What would change for both Greece and Turkey with respect to the United States strategy?
He would certainly like to avoid any further tensions between Greece and Turkey. That's obviously not anything we can deal with in many respects. But he's certainly been concerned about Turkey's position in the Middle East, in dealing with Israel and the larger question of Iran. He's been worried about Turkey's posture vis-a-vis Russia. So I think Turkey will remain a difficult relationship for the U.S.